We live, baby. Oh, okay.
Yo, what's goody, everybody? It's the old one, two. How y'all doing?
Damn, bro. What up, though, man? How you? What you drinking out some water? What you sipping on?
Yeah, some flavored water. That cut's coming. So I gotta be good.
Oh shit! I got this shit playing in the background.
Yeah, some flavored water.
That tripped me the fuck out, bro. I'm like too many vitamins for that one. God,
Are you talking in surround sound?
shit, man. You want to start this one off with WandaVision? You want to start off with the fights from last night?
Yeah,
Where you want to take it?
We gotta start with WandaVision, man, because I know you hit me up, and I was like, yo, I didn't see it. Don't say nothing, but I seen it today, and damn, what a cliffhanger.
Yeah, bro. I watched it Friday night originally, and I was gonna watch it again, but I had to try and remember how it ended. Oh, spoiler alert, real quick too.
Oh yeah. Put it right now before somebody says, "Oh
spoiler
my god!"
Alert. It's a WandaVision spoiler alert.
Yo, put it in the comment. Put it in the chat right now before somebody says something.
You're absolutely right. Let me do that real quick before we get up. We ain't gonna get our asses beat, but I mean,
yeah, right.
Nobody mad at us.
I'm watching it right now. You ruined it.
Is it like? My bad. I'm typing it out right now. Is it two separate words? The way it's like actually.
What, WandaVision?
Yeah. Or is it Wanda Space Vision?
WandaVision. But I think it's supposed to like be like WandaVision. Like, yeah. So I guess I think
like
in the
television, WandaVision
like
playing the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that like it's a TV show and a TV show.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're getting too deep. See?
So, little recap how I remember it. So this episode, if you guys seen, every episode has, I think it was like the 60s and the 70s, 80s, 90s, or like it was like the 80s, 90s. And this one, could you kind of see what they were playing off of on that episode?
Yeah, my girlfriend watched A Modern Family.
Yeah, right.
ABC. Exactly. That show is fucking hilarious, by the way.
It is. Sofia Vergara, bad as shit. Bad as shit.
So bad, bro. Like, and natural too, bro. Like, at least I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure, but she looked the part. Like,
yeah.
I'm convinced.
You know what's so funny? People make fun of how she talks. I think how she talks is sexy as fuck.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, right.
Just pronounce my shit. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm doing something right in life.
But it was definitely a Modern Family vibe. She's talking to the camera and everything. Like, it gave like also like the Office type of feel.
Yeah, so, the song in the beginning was almost identical to the Office.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, I can see Modern Family, but then it's like Office too. As it goes on, Vision. The one agent that got caught in like the field expanded. Took a couple agents with them, like got bigger. So the one agent's in there. She thinks she's like working in the circus and everything. She finds Vision. Vision has to, wipe her mind clear and everything.
Oh yeah.
That shit was.
Yeah. Where did we leave off last time? The last episode that you and I were talking about.
What, episode 6?
Oh, that's where we left off because we're on 8. This one, right? This one was
okay.
8.
Yeah. So we were talking about 7, right?
Yeah. But see, hey, my shit came true, man.
What part?
I told you about Agatha.
Yeah, Agatha. Yep.
I told you, Agatha.
Right. Yep, she is. And that was crazy at the end. She was like, and I killed the dog too. I'm like, you bitch.
You bitch. Hey, she was dropping bars, bro. I'm about to see if we can find that. How do you spell Agatha our Harkness song?
Yeah,
I kind of want to see if we watch it.
Yeah. Hopefully, they don't. That WandaVision, they shouldn't.
Oh, damn. That bitch really was a whole minute and a half long. I didn't feel that long. I felt like it was like 30 seconds. Bro, when that shit.
Little reveal. No, that shit was. He's like, oh, you thought that you were the only one? I was like, damn. That makes a lot of sense. Because, like, how could she control all of that and not know it?
Yeah. Bro, she came through dropping bars too, man. Bars. Let me see. Boom. Share audio. If it happens, it happens. We'll be over on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that Twitch link in the bio. She can get it too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like. I mean, she had to be. You were right. She was in every episode, like consistently.
Yeah, bro. This is the thing too, and this is why I like. People told me no because her original character in the comics like isn't really a bad guy. She's like the nanny.
Yeah,
which it can still play into that at some point, but it was just too coincidental. Every time like some shit went down, she showed up.
Yeah, and you know when she was like, "Do you want me to redo that line or whatever?" Like, what do you mean? Yeah.
She's playing games. I think she wanted Vision to know so that I think that's low key like why she's able to get the kids.
And I killed Sparky too.
Oh,
you dirty bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Cool. No, and wasn't I think her. Remember when it wasn't any kids in the show, and then they finally had kids.
Yeah,
like she had to, she have to have something to do with that because Vision doesn't remember it was Agatha all along.
Agatha all along.
But dude, I think she might be after the kids because she always wants to take care of them and everything. And in this episode, they were hanging with her, and then she was like, "Where are the kids?" And she's like, "They're in the basement," and they weren't there. So I feel like the kids remember the whole meeting, do it for the children or whatever. So the kids,
do it for the children.
And they got powers and shit too. So maybe they trying to manipulate their powers or something. I know the kids are going to play a big role in the next couple of episodes.
In the comics, my bad. Let me tell the truth. I'm chewing on an orange peel right now. My little ass, baby ass son. Hey, I'm off you. This says Sparky, Ricky. Agatha shot in the back, looking boy. No, what the fuck was I saying before I ate that orange? Oh, in the comics, the children. So because Vision's like a whatever you call him, a synthoid. I mean, I don't really know what the fuck you want to call him.
Yeah, like half machine and other
shit.
Shit.
Well, so he can't produce children. You say he's not a thing. So in the comics, they take pieces of the devil's soul to make the kids. And remember when the brother was like, "Children of Hades," or you demon child, or some shit like that.
Yeah. The brother said that too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Go say children. Yeah.
So I think, and there's even some more theories that the guy who works for a sword. Sorry, keep burping. That's he plays the devil, and that barrier of magic he can't get through, but he wants those pieces of his soul back, or some shit. I don't fucking know. I just feel like that's what's gonna play into it at some point.
But what I've been hearing is what the fuck that they said in this episode that the main bad guy the sword guy, right? He's trying to turn Vision into a weapon. So maybe Wanda is controlling something so where he can't get full control over him. That's why he wants to go in and go get Vision because Vision's made of vibranium and shit. So you can turn him back on. You can have him doing all types of shit for you.
Whatever you want. But the weird thing is, when Vision got outside of the barrier, he died. He was.
Yeah, they started pulling him back. So
it was when you get his body back, what are you about to do with him? Because he don't work outside of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it must be a hex or something. You remember when they showed the video of her breaking into Sword and getting his body back? Maybe he's part of the hex where he can't leave her little home for them. That's why when he got out, it was pulling him back.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh man, White Belt said Agatha about to get these hands. She might get something else too with a cute ass on hand.
Well, you know who my personal favorite in there is?
Who?
What's my girl name? Monica. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. How did we step over there, bro?
Yeah.
She came back with the superpowers, and I guess true to her origin too. Because in her origin, she was breaking through a power barrier, and that's how she got her shit.
Mm-hmm. She had the blue eyes. She was hovering and doing all going back and forth for Wanda. That shit was dope.
Bro, you know what pissed me off too is like it didn't piss me off because like that part was dope as fuck. Like when she about to toss her out again and she landed like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, like that's Wanda. Like Monica, you okay? But
yeah, right.
I knew that shit was coming because I've been watching those goddamn YouTube videos, man, and they told us what was gonna happen. I'm done with. They're dope because they tell me stuff I miss. But they fucking also like they tell me everything before that shit happens, man.
Well, I love that shit because I read them, like I watch those videos too, and when it happens, like man, I knew. See, I knew. I'm like, nigga, I just learned that like 2 days ago from this video.
Yeah, man. I fucking hate it, man. But I mean, it could be a plot twist on us though, because it is Marvel. Mm-hmm. They are good as fuck, like what they do. Maybe they might switch it up to where she's trying to protect her somehow. Because like in the comic books. Agatha's again like her nanny. You know what I'm saying she's not like a bad guy in the comic books.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, Marvel is known to do like either they take a character and they kind of switch them around a little bit, or they like mix 2 characters together and make them something different. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Darcy or Wu. Agent Wu's pretty funny.
Yeah, Wu is funny. Darcy's fucking hilarious. What about that ending though? She fucking did you see the watch
the very ending?
Yeah, I'm about to say because I usually don't wait through the credits, but I was just fucking around and then it popped up. I'm like, oh shit! So did you see like the very last scene?
Yes, where she finds the basement, the cellar to the basement, and then Speedy Gonzalez, whatever the fuck his name is, Pedro walks up and he's Snooper's gonna snoop.
Snooper's gonna snoop.
Yeah. Which
now what are your thoughts? Do you think that Pietro, aka Quicksilver, is working with Agatha, or do you think he's kind of doing his own thing, like he said?
He's working with Agatha. He's either working with Agatha or the true antagonist. If that makes sense.
Man, I'm gonna go with the other thing. I don't know if he's gonna turn or not really working with her. I feel like he's too honest. Like, why would he be like, oh, I don't know what happened to my accent or such and such. Like, I feel like I guess she could know her memories and like plant those memories in him and be like, yo, this is what happened. But he seems so different. Like, I feel like that actually came from Wanda and not her. But that's just me. It could definitely be like
I think it came from Agatha only because when he showed up at the door, she was mad confused.
Oh, you talking about Wanda?
Yeah. Well, no, I think what the fuck's his name? Quicksilver came from Agatha, like the witch, instead of Wanda, just because when he showed up, you still there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Cool. I was switching off from my Wi-Fi to my Ethernet. When Pietro showed up to the door, Wanda was confused as fuck. She was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and now that you mention that, when did that happen? When they were arguing and he was like, I can't remember anything. Why is this like this? Why is this? And like right when they were starting to get down to what's going on, then he rings the doorbell and shit. So maybe she brought him in so like they would stop asking questions and shit.
Yeah. It said I don't know, White Belt said Darcy low key bad as fuck.
Oh, not even low key, bro. If you ever seen two girls, one city, what?
Two girls, one cup? What?
The fuck out. It's just like that. He's out. Yo, that's yo, my man get disconnected on that banger of a joke. He is committed. Round of applause in the chat. I was just saying, man, you fucking hit that joke and just disappear.
I'm glad I got it out in time. Thank you.
I think it's what is it? What's that show she was in?
Two broke girls.
Two broke girls. Oh my.
Yeah, two broke girls that do anything for money. It was good.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, bro. Her eyes were purple. Agatha or Monica's?
I think Monica's was blue, don't she?
Yeah, Monica's is blue for sure, and then Agatha's were purple. Baby Hulk said, "I agree. Good point, Hulk." Fuck, I don't remember which point you made there, but
someone
said, "What's two girls, one cup?" Shout out to my man Nick. He's the ultimate troll. Every time you see Nick in the chat, he's trolling, man.
Oh man,
you always want to be in the comments and shit.
Yeah, man. If y'all don't know what that is, then maybe you could Google it. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, Google it on your mom's smartphone.
Yeah, right.
It's been Agatha all along. Yeah, that shit was dope. I still think though, even though I originally thought Agatha was a bad guy,
Mhm.
it felt almost too obvious at a certain point to where it might end up she's the good guy in like
Yeah.
a twisted kind of way.
I don't know. Like, yeah, it does seem like, and I think they got 2 more episodes left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like if she is the bad, I don't think she's the big bad. I think something else is coming, or maybe like at the last episode, they might do like some Thanos shit and be like,
Ooh.
some motherfucker looking in the background, like, oh, interest, like, and it's like a real villain, but because I can't be like, if we like, hey man, WandaVision was good, remember when the villain was Agatha? Like, that just doesn't seem like that's going to be like the big villain for the entire show.
You trying to say like who's going to be scared of a girl? Like why would you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, right. That's
what you're trying to say. Oh, girls ain't shit. I'm playing.
But something about like she seemed pretty nice to Wanda, even though it could be manipulation. But I just don't see her being like the big bad.
Yeah, it's yo, don't know if y'all touch on this, but Kevin Feige lied to us about the last 3 episodes being an hour long. Oh, I haven't been on top of it like that. That's
I haven't. So what are they just going to be regular 30 minutes?
I haven't even been timing how long these episodes been. How long are they? Do you know?
Well, they feel short, but that might just because they're so good. It feels like 45 minutes at the max.
Yeah, it does. My bad. I'm sharing this to somebody who asked me to give them the link.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
It's just she feels just too obvious as a bad guy for her to be like the ultimate bad guy.
And, okay, and if there are 2 episodes left, or in this case 3 episodes left, where if you had to make a prediction right now, where does the show go? Like, this is Easy's take. We're gonna do Easy's take.
Oh man, so many places. That's
exactly. That's what I'm saying. We got a lot of pieces right now. But what do you think is like what do you think her goal is, or what do you think like where is the story gonna turn?
I think they need the children for something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something to do with the Infinity Stone and an Infinity Stone, or something to do with them being part of the devil, because he did say you spawns of demon, or whatever he said.
It's a go forth hell spawn.
Yeah, so I think there's a third wall of bad guy coming. And I don't know if it's the guy from Shield who might end up being the devil. You know, she's always talking about Ralph.
Yeah.
Oh, my husband Ralph.
Yeah, but we still have not seen Ralph yet.
Exactly. So I think Ralph's coming out, and Ralph is the devil, and they need the children for something. And Monica, and then obviously Wanda, about to do what they got to do to beat some ass. And it's gonna come out that Quicksilver is actually the Fox version, like on purpose.
Oh, so you think something's gonna happen where like they're gonna be able to link it?
Yeah, some shit, some big shit's popping, bro. I don't know what the fuck's coming, because like you said, that's a strong suited question, but that's my take. What do you got going on?
That's a great, bro. That's a great take. I wouldn't mind if it went that way. Me personally, I feel like something's big gonna happen. I feel like potential spoilers, because I'm just talking out my ass, but I feel like Vision's either gonna die again or something's gonna happen to Vision or the kids. Something's gonna happen really big to Wanda to make her like fucking snap. Because as the episodes go by, you can tell like stuff is starting to phase out and stuff is changing, and she really can't control it. So I feel like she's slowly losing a grip, and whatever happens, something big, like she's gonna fucking lose it, and either like she's gonna take a bunch of people out, or she's gonna fucking change the fabric of time. Maybe it's bringing in like the Fantastic Four or the X-Men or something. But she's gonna lose her shit, and we have to have a scene where like some shit is almost like what is it, like Infinity War or like Endgame, like after the snap, and like all the fuck, they even address the snap in here, but something's big gonna happen that's gonna lead into like fucking the next Spider-Man and the next Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, all day, because don't forget you got Doctor Strange's multiverse coming, and then there's another like show they're coming out with too. But shout out my man BS3, Ben Sunderland the third. He says I'm loving WandaVision, but he hates the ending. I'm really curious as what he means by that, because I'm trying.
Yeah.
What do you hate, man?
Hate like that it was a cliffhanger, because I don't really like cliffhangers, but
I don't. They're so like out cold with these cliffhangers though, because I do get pissed, because like it feels like it's gonna continue on to like more show, and they're like, bitch, bye. Like fuck, man.
Yeah, it's about to be.
Yeah, the Please Stand By credits the true villain of the show.
Yeah, when that shit, please stand by. I was like, no.
Yeah, it really is, bro. Good point, Gino. Hey, there's definitely a third bad guy too, because I was thinking like Wanda's gonna have to fight somebody, Monica's gonna have to fight somebody, and then they still got Vision too. So, and then you have Agatha, you have Quicksilver. So the third bad guy is gonna be the dude who fights Wanda, probably.
Isn't it crazy? Like, I won't say crazy, but for the show being WandaVision, isn't Vision not really? It doesn't feel like Vision is in it that much.
It's because it's on purpose, man. He's dead. He's supposed to. Maybe it's like another sign they kind of drop on you. Like Vision's not really here. Like he's just here in this bubble. This is where he can only exist.
I could definitely see that because, like, what they maybe gave him like 6 minutes of screen time. Like he had a couple interactions with Darcy. And he made some jokes, and then he was like, "Oh, I gotta get home," and then he just flew off. But you think he would?
I was thinking that the whole damn episode. I'm like, "Motherfucker, you can fly. You can take
right?
Like, girl with you. Yeah, like what do you? Come on now.
But that hex must be strong because you can tell like every episode he kind of falls back into like the other people and kind of goes along with like the hex. But then he's like, "Oh shit, what am I doing?" So it's like he's in it, he's like out of it at the same time.
I think he's in it from the purpose of like he had his memory rebranded to this, but he's still himself. Where he's like something's fishy here. Like what the fuck's going on? Like he's not like in the hypnotize him. He was just filled in.
It's like they can't fully control him.
Yeah. He said I knew it was up with Agatha. It was Agatha all along. But anyway,
that was a great episode, man. What does it come on? Friday, Thursday?
Fridays.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pinned like Friday night. I'm on it,
bro. Friday. Yep. I got the girl into it too, but she likes Marvel. She's always liked Marvel, which I'm thankful for.
Right. If you have a girl and she doesn't like Marvel guys, she might not be the one.
She lame, bro.
She gotta like Marvel, and she doesn't have to love. But she should tolerate anime if you like anime. Just remember that, guys. She has to like Marvel, and she has to be able to tolerate anime.
Bro, I was trying so hard to watch Airbender, and I was just like, "Yes."
Oh, you couldn't get into Airbender?
I couldn't, bro. I tried, man.
If you don't know, Avatar: Last Airbender is like GOAT status show, like any show.
It's just fucking. It's like to me, I hate to say it, it's a fucking kids show, man. Like,
it's not right. Like.
It is.
It deals with so many. Like, of course, like it's a cartoon. I'm not gonna be like, it's an animated classic. Nah, it's a cartoon. But bro, like all the shit that they deal with and everything. And if you can get past, some people like I know this about some. They can't get past that it's animated. Like they see animation, they automatically think this is for kids. But man, if you can get past like kind of like.
And there's something too, like I can get past animation, like because like I watched Soul. Did you watch that one yet too?
I love Soul. That was a great,
good ass movie, animated. It's just this one's more like kids. Like I'm saying, like you can tell, like it's kid centric. You know what I'm saying,
it has like that upbeat attitude and like kind of mood to it. But then like just from that, like they switched to like Zuko, bro. And if you didn't cry when Uncle Iroh told the story of his son, then you're a monster. I don't know what's wrong with you, because your boy shed a couple tears like, "Come home, soldier boy." I'm like, no, they got my nigga. Well, that shit hit right at her.
It ain't me, man. It just ain't me. But some other news this weekend. Curtis Blades found dead.
Yeah, into the shadow. Yo, when I tell you, I'm a fan of this shit. Like, so every event, you see something nice, and at this point, I'm like, well, if I see somebody get knocked out, I'm like, that was good, great shit. Well, I probably woke up the house with that shit, man. I did not see it coming, and the way how my man was stiff, like he hit him, and it kind of looked like they froze for a second, and then he just. I was like, my exact words is he dead. Like, and then the two
punches after.
Lewis
punches too. Like I'm saying, not like just not. It's not. Yeah, man. That's and wind up boys too. Like they don't even like fucking like whoop whoop. He said boom, boom. I was like,
man. You know who fought it was, right?
Huh?
You know who fought it was, right?
Herb Dean.
It was Herb Dean fault, boy.
That's what he said. I was like, this nigga don't care about shit. He said, that was Herb Dean fault. Did you know I when I first started this podcast, that was the first interview I tried booking, other than like Eric Andrews, who there's a reason why I started, but I like really tried getting people. He was one of the ones because he'd been in prison before. Did you know that about him?
Yeah, bro. Prison. His story is crazy for real.
Bro, he needs he just don't really fuck with media, I guess. I mean, he goes on Ariel's shit, but like, bro, if we get him on Rogan, especially Rogan's in Texas now too, like that'd be a fire podcast, man. Because I need to know.
On the Joe Rogan show, I think that might be his biggest show if he gets Derrick Lewis on it.
Oh yeah, bro, that shit definitely blow up. The other thing confused me. Derrick like asked him to come on it, kind of in that one interview. He's like, I gotta come on your show, smoke some weed.
But it's hilarious. Surprisingly, man, like I even told my dad, we were watching the fights. I'm like, hey man, that knockout was crazy, but his interviews be even better. Surprisingly, not one of the most quotable Derrick Lewis interviews. You know, he didn't really have any like mic drops or nothing. I like, it's Herb Dean part. That was hilarious. But
see, that's quotable though, because you said I knew exactly what you meant.
That is, but that's kind of spur of the moment, like in the ring and shit. But if you see like his interviews, like he said he didn't really feel it. He didn't really seem too amped about it. And I wonder what it was. Like, I know he said sometimes he just can't, get excited for it, but that shit was wild.
Yeah. I think I always enjoy his interviews because he's brutally honest. You know what I'm saying, like, no matter what you ask him, so you're getting the truth of like his thought process and shit. Like,
but that's the whole, I don't even know if he because he be fucking around so much and he be trolling that I don't know if he's trolling or like being on, like when he was like, yo, I only train like 30 minutes a day. Like, to this day, I don't know if he was being serious.
That's true.
Like,
I think that was kind of, I don't know if, you're right. That one was that one actually was like a pain in the ass because like he did get in shape afterward too. I'm saying like, now I'm going to the gym now. I'm like,
he said, man, my cardio ass, man. I'm like, yo, is that a joke for people to try to test his cardio because he's in better shape? Like, I just don't, like, he's such a funny guy. When he says shit, I think the reporters were like, yo, is he fucking with us or is he true right now?
Yeah, man. It's, he said some other shit too in an interview. He called, someone like one of his jiu-jitsu coaches, Ricardo or something. He said retardo.
Ricardo. I'm the best blue belt in the world. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. So level up my blue belt or some shit. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, man. And the thing about him too, and I think Mike Bisping, he's low key underrated as an announcer too. I think we were talking about that last show. But he made a point to like Derrick Lewis wants to be respected as other than like his power, but it keeps showing up like for him. I'm saying like every time you watch him fight, like that's what's that's the thing you take away is like, God damn, bro. He's always in some trouble, it seems like. Even in this fight, like Curtis Blades, I was striking him in that first round.
But
speaking on the fight itself.
Good leg kicks, level
check.
Curtis looked real good.
I was striking him in that first round for sure. And then he just, as wrestlers do, no, I know you wrestle and you grappling shit too, but like he went for that takedown. Lewis just fucking knew it coming, man. He got him.
He hit that, but of course, like I'm not saying that they shot. It looked like a good shot, right? Like he got him coming in, but dude, I don't even know how he must hit for him to like he's stiffened up, bro. Like usually, like if you get hit, like he's been hit by Ngannou, and he was moving around and everything, but all right, they stopped the fight because you're not defending yourself, but he's still conscious, moving around. He was completely unconscious.
Man,
it was wild. Oh man,
scary to watch too. Those 2 punches after it came.
Here I'm talking about. I want Alistair Overeem. I'm gonna clap his cheek. Oh my, bro! Don't leave Alistair alone, bro. Like that would be
for real. Do leave Alistair alone,
man. I'm an Alistair fan. Derrick, we don't want these problems. Go beat up on somebody else.
How crazy DC undersized beat him with ease. It took the fight because he's like, oh yeah, that's an easy one.
It's Derrick Lewis. I was gonna have surgery, but then they said Derrick Lewis, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna win, get the payday, then have surgery.
He did just that.
I mean, he can't wrestle.
Yeah, DC's a whole nother level of that shit too, though.
Yeah, DC is a low key GOAT status. But
Yeah,
that was a great fight, great main event. What's next for these two guys? Where does Derrick Lewis go? Where does Curtis Blades go?
it sucks because it feels like Curtis Blades would have had a title shot had the champions been active rather than fighting once a year.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like that's gone for him. We see him lose so many times, although he hasn't been given a title shot and has been nothing but dominant, other than Ngannou and Lewis, who are beasts.
Yeah, exactly.
But for Lewis, it's sucks too because you love to say put him in title contention too. But again, we're waiting on a heavyweight championship title fight, and then after that, John Jones is facing that person. That division is just so stagnant, man. I hate that it got that way. I wish there would have been an interim championship with Ngannou because he would have defended that bitch because he sleeps motherfuckers in the first round anyway.
Is that be next week, Dana?
Yeah, man. Like he should have been having a fucking interim belt. But I don't know. What do you think is next for them?
I was just talking to my boy about this, and it sounds crazy because like they have so much money with John Jones that it makes so much sense not to do any fight besides him versus the champion, because on the off chance that he loses, now you lose your huge money fight between him and Stipe or him and Ngannou for the heavyweight title. So of course you want him to wait and fight them. But dude, if by the time that happens, if one of these guys get hurt or have to have a long layoff, man, we're talking 2 years since John Jones will be in a ring, and then to go against, that person. And on the off chance, I think it'll be a great him versus Derrick Lewis. If you are who you all think you are, if you can beat him, beat him. Now you got to win in the heavyweight division. If you look damn good, now people are more excited to see you go against Stipe or Ngannou. So, and that keeps John active. I would love to see that. Gives Derrick Lewis a big fight. And Curtis Blades, that was super hard. He's beat a lot of the top 5.
Yeah, man. Like I say, he would have fought for a title by now if the shit hasn't been so stagnant.
So I don't know. Maybe the only person I could see you giving him, because he already fought Volkov and it wasn't that exciting of a fight. You probably have to give him the winner. Oh no, you could give him the loser of Gane and Rosenstrike. So you could have Rosenstrike versus Blades or Gane versus Blades, and then in the off chance you could do. We haven't had Rosenstrike versus Lewis, or we can have Gane versus Lewis. So that's 2 more fights they could set up from that.
Yeah. Speaking of heavyweight division, Aspen Ladd, that's not his name. Aspen, what the hell is his last name?
Shit.
Damn it.
I know who you're talking about. I cannot fucking
Aspinall. There we go.
Yeah. No,
Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
So there's an L in there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I took an L trying to pronounce it.
Aspen is the chick.
Yeah. But I'm really impressed with this kid, man. For heavyweight, I think his hands are super fast. I did not expect him to get a submission. I don't think Orlowski expected him to get that submission either. The way he caught him up. Did you get to see that one?
Yo, that finishing sequence, they were going, Tom looked good, Andre was getting as the second round went on, Andre was really feeling it. He was getting into his rhythm, and what he said, boom, blast double to the fucking cage. Well, that's yo, what's going on? Yoked him up, didn't put in any hook, and that's what I said to my dad. I'm like, yo, it looked like he was really surprised by that double, because you could see they fucking barreled those into the fucking cage, and then he just kind of looked around and just gave up his neck. He didn't have to put hooks in or anything.
He tried to turn his back to get up.
Yeah, he was and you can even tell it was such a not experienced move. He was like, fuck, because he was like, damn, I just gave up my back and got choked. So
the way he got is he left-handed? I don't know for sure. Is he a because he threw it in I thought he was gonna throw a punch, but he was just fucking cocking back to he get the what I'm saying, up under him all the way.
Yeah, it just looked like he snatched him up. He
for real, yeah.
It looked like Andre was looking up, like you said, ready to turn his back and stand up, and just left his neck exposed and got under it.
Yeah, which he been on a roll too. You know what I'm saying? It's that really is a huge win because he's obviously super experienced, been beating a lot of ass. Actually, I'm about to look it up if you don't mind. I'm gonna see what lost his last couple fights.
That young heavyweight couple months ago.
Oh yeah, the Canadian dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking like him too. I can't think of his name.
Ran through in that fight, and he surprised me.
Yeah, man. He Orlovsky's been on a run. So, it's only Tanner Boser was the last fight he won. He lost against Rosenstruck. I apologize. He was knocked out. So, not as much of a run as I thought he was, but he looked good against Tanner Boser.
Yeah, and beating somebody like Orlovsky. After you beat Orlovsky, I don't care how long he's been fighting, he's still a former champion. Once you beat him, you start going into like that top 12, top 10 guys with like really names. So they said, yo, are you ready for this? And what comes after you win? So this is a big step, but what's next for him? He's gonna get somebody with a name. So we'll see him.
Absolutely, man. He deserves it too because he's looked great, and then you get him a tough matchup like Orlovsky, and he showed out. I didn't watch the co-main as a female fight. Did you watch that one? Was it? I know it went 3 rounds.
Oh yeah, Kaylin and Yana Kunitskaya. So it was really okay. So of course, Vieira wanted to get the fight to the ground. She did get it to the ground like the first one and really tried to control. Didn't do a lot of damage, but most of the time, if you were judging it from like the old rules, you'd be like, yo, she was on top for majority of the thing. She should win. But then the third round, Caitlin came back and started fucking busting her up with some good ground and pound. Had a big hematoma on her head that she caused in like the last 10 seconds of the fight. In the third round, she had some good clinch control on the fence, a little bit in the second, and then I think was it split unanimous? I think it might have.
I'm not sure. Actually, hold on, I can tell you. I have it up over here. Well, actually, it tells me who won, but not by how. Yeah, don't tell me.
Yeah, well, it was a decision.
It probably should have been unanimous.
Yeah, I think it was. That's what was surprising. But yeah, I guess the days of just laying on people, the judges didn't give it to her. Like she did the more damage, like in the last, round of the fight. And
I'm looking at striking numbers actually too. It's 215 total strikes landed for Yana versus 35 for Valeria.
Mm-hmm.
For Keatlin Valeria.
And you can see, the 3 of 8 takedowns. You're like, okay, and she had some good top control. She was on top of her for a good amount of the fight, but not really able to land good ground and pound. She was very active from the bottom. And like I said, that last round busted her up, and they gave it to her. I don't.
Busted.
I don't. That one was good. Like I was kind of like in and out of it. But if y'all guys didn't see Charles Rosen versus Derrick Minner,
I missed that one too.
Did you see that?
I see it was a banger. I see because I know Charles Rosen, jiu-jitsu guy. Mm-hmm. I see him bloody on the ground, so I knew motherfucker must have been fighting for his life. The other dude was fighting for his life.
No, when I tell you guys, if you're a fan of grappling, and not 2 guys laying up, this was some high level shit from the beginning. Like Minner got him on the ground and basically every position, took his back a bunch, tried to choke him, tried to arm bar. Then fucking Rosen, his guard was crazy, tried to throw up arm bars, triangles. I think they rolled for a couple leg locks. It was a great jiu-jitsu grappling match. Of course, Minner was on top for most and threatened more and landed bigger ground and pound. He obviously deserved to win, but it was really fun as a jiu-jitsu guy, just seeing all these transitions and flowing from one area to the next. So that
makes me want to watch it now too.
If y'all have time, definitely look at that Derrick Minner Charles Rosen fight.
Hell yeah, I just put it on in the corner of the room just now too. Yeah, because you got me pumped. Because I remember Charles Rosen first. Thug Nasty was a really entertaining jiu-jitsu match. So. Not match, obviously, it's fucking MMA, but yeah. I like to see jiu-jitsu incorporated in MMA because that's the fighting style that I learned.
Exactly. I feel like you would definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, what about Phil Hawes? Phil Hawes versus the French guy. I don't know how you say this guy's name. Nasruddin Imavov?
Yeah, Imavov.
There you go.
Bro, Phil Hawes is dirty, boy. He got the motherfucking hand. And he showed he got big time wrestling.
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah, that third round, boy, he got a little scared.
He was out of there, dog. Like I don't know how, and then he like got the double leg, saved his ass, man. His phenomenal like wrestling skill set saved his ass in that fight because he was out of there on his feet, man. He's like, ooh, I can't explain it, man.
I was so nervous that Phil was gonna go down.
Me too, because he fought a great. The first round was his all day. And then I thought he was gonna knock him out at some point. I thought Phil was gonna knock the other guy out at some point in the first round. Second round, close, kind of even, but I think Phil edged out.
Phil, he had some good takedowns in that round.
Yeah, so he won that first half of the round like dominantly. The other guy started coming back.
Yeah, and then the
third was the other dude all day. But Phil, kudos to him for surviving and putting him in spots where he can't keep doing damage to him because he was hitting him. You know what I'm saying? He was like walking on ice skates almost.
Or a knee. Yeah, he had Phil rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on the other dude too because I liked what I saw from him because I think Phil's a fucking beast.
Yo, did you happen to catch Alexander Oleinik versus Chris Daukaus?
Man, this Daukaus dude fucking like rapido with them punches, boy.
Man, I know Oleinik is a savage grappler.
Super old.
Ground, like you're going down, but man, he looks so like stiff and
he's like 40 something, bro. He's
almost 40, like he looks all of that on his feet, and that young lion was not having none of it. He pop real quick on his ass.
Yeah, I'm about to look up his age.
I think he's like 45.
Let me see.
45.
That's fucking old, bro.
40, maybe 43, 45. Let me see.
Damn near 50, man.
43 years old.
Amazing, like skill set, like hands down. His grappling in the heavyweight division has been like amazing. His haircut, not amazing, but he is his time, bro. He got.
It's crazy because I know almost in every like really good jiu-jitsu gym, it's an old guy like that. It's just like an old grip. He might not move too well, but he dummy strong and he knows all the moves. Bro.
Yeah, hate them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
they don't look the part.
But he's I know that man's put everybody to sleep.
Bro, I would just fucking love to be there for the guy who tries him in the fucking Dunkin' Donuts line. It's a rap, son. Like he's the boa constrictor. Like that's his nickname. You going to sleep, bro? He's choking you to sleep,
bro. And not to mention that he's fucking massive. Like he's a huge human being. And for him, for you to be like, oh man, I gotta look out for his left, and then he fucking just yokes you up and you're unconscious.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to look and see how tall he 6'2".
6'2", not a small man.
Not a small man at all, man. Definitely one of the better grapplers I've seen come through the heavyweight division in UFC history. I think it might be time for him to hang it up, man. I definitely respect his skill set and his ability. I don't know how Derrick Lewis survived that one. What choke did he have him in?
He had him in like
some kind of headlock.
Like a head and arm, but
yeah.
It was like to the side, and it was almost like a big brother thing. Like, I got you. Like,
yeah,
it was painful, but not one that
like he was out.
I know that shit hurts more than anything. I don't know if it'll pitch you out, but that shit.
But yeah, I think it's time for him to hang it up, man. All due respect, I'd love to watch him do some jiu-jitsu tournaments, though, for real. I'd love to watch him and Verdum grapple.
That would Chael set it up, submission underground.
Yeah, I know they fought. Actually, they fought before. I think did Oleinik tap him out or he TKO or some shit?
Does he ever win over Verdum?
I think he does.
Let's
check it out.
Let me see.
I know. I was sick over it too when it happened, but Verdum was like just coming back from a steroid suspension, so I was like, "Oh, you are on steroids. Like, that's why this happened."
Yeah. Decision split decision.
Split decision. Okay, so he didn't finish him, but it was.
Yeah, I want to talk about quick side note because I know this is still MMA, but not about this. Because he's coming, he should be making his turn. I want to make a video on why people like TJ Dillashaw. Would you consider yourself a TJ Dillashaw fan?
Not anymore.
But he still got like a lot of fans. Like,
I believe it, bro.
I've been like looking at his old fight. I just seen again him versus John Lineker. Bro, he is. You seen like Karate Kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's that motherfucker? What's the bad guy?
In the new like Netflix series or
Yeah, no, well, it's the same guy, but what's his
Johnny something.
Yeah, John. Man, he's like that. When I tell you, have you seen that fight?
No.
Bro, it's on YouTube. Watch it, bro. So this man comes out, he's moving around doing his TJ shit. He's kicking him. John Lineker goes for a head kick, right? TJ back and legit like a villain in a high school movie. He like ha 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 ha, like loud as fuck, like in the middle. I was like, this man's a psycho, like, and for him to be like the shit talk he is, he's a douche. He walks around with the glass. And the fact that he's like, yo, as soon as I get back from suspension, I expect a title shot. And motherfuckers is like, yeah, TJ, we fuck with T. What? Like, why do people like him? Like, it baffles me.
It's probably is it people in your gym?
No, I'm just saying like the general like like MMA.
Shit, I feel like people still dislike him because I know this is what happened with me, man. I became a fan from not liking him, and I always respected him more from that way. But then the steroids came, and I was like, oh, that shit was fake because I wanted Cody Garbrandt to whoop his ass both times.
Mm-hmm.
After the second one, I was like,
wanted Cody to win that fight.
Huh?
I think a lot of people wanted Cody to win that fight.
Yeah, man. TJ Dillashaw is like you said, he is the real life like bad guy almost because like he's such a douche, like for real. Like
that might be why people like you. I know you have a friend like that that's just a douche and a dick. They're like, man, that's just been the bro forever. That's just how he is.
That's witty.
Yeah, right. Like, and then girls love that type of shit. I'm like, oh, he's a dick, but I like. But so it might be like that cocky asshole thing that people because usually when I see like somebody comes back from like a long suspension, you would think the sport would be done with them. Nobody would want to see him fight. But man,
I don't want to see him fight, right? Because he is good. He is entertaining to watch.
But for him to already be in like talks of a title shot,
especially in that division. That division is way too stacked.
That's not just management. People are talking and people are getting behind him. And of course he has the numbers, but people want to see him fight for the title.
Nah, fuck no. He's gonna fight Corey Sandhagen. I think that's gonna happen. And then,
or is he gonna fight Uriah?
If he fights Uriah, that'd be like another like that's why like all right, like fuck you, TJ Dillashaw. Like come back to the channel. If he fights Uriah and gets a title shot, that'd be some bullshit.
Yeah, he'd be like the ultimate bad guy in the movie.
For sure, he'd be ultimate bad guy, man. I fucking love Uriah Hall. Everybody loves Uriah Hall. Or not Uriah Hall. Uriah Faber. I apologize.
Could you? Oh man, but that was just my thought. Like that was crazy to me. Like because
that's a good point. I think. I mean, I think I see Uriah taking it because like it's a money fight, and fucking like it's one he probably wants to win. Although I think it's fair to say like he's probably not going to. All due respect, I love Uriah. Yeah. But I think the fight that like if TJ truly wants to be respected, or that should be him right now. He should want some respect at this point, not fucking I deserve a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Yeah. Fight Sandhagen. If you beat Sandhagen, who's on a fucking hot streak and great, then all right, you deserve the title shot because he's a top contender. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just behind Aljo. If you beat him, then yeah. But if you go and take this bitch ass shit with Uriah Faber, I hope you have to fight somebody else before you see a title, bro. Because that's bullshit.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine him versus Faber? This is after Jan and Sterling do his thing, and possibly they do like Sterling versus Sandhagen again, or if Jan wins, maybe they do Jan versus Sandhagen, and right after that, TJ beats Faber, and we're gonna do TJ versus the champion. Like, could you imagine that? Like,
no, yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd be butthurt for sure. But I mean, Actually, no. I would still like to watch that fight just because I
Like,
want
and that's
Uriah
the thing.
to
People would
do.
be like, man, that's fine. But then they'd be like,
Yeah,
man, it's TJ. I'm
I'm
a,
disappointed. Yeah, because it's not
gonna
gonna
lie,
happen.
I'm not even a TJ, but he's very He's very like interesting as a person, and but he can fight his fucking ass
He
off.
can fight. Dog can scrap. The only thing is he don't got a chin.
Yeah,
Or not, you don't. It's not that he don't have a chin. He's a bit chinny at times. He's been knocked out a lot.
but
So,
I almost
I've seen
it's been so long since he's fought. After seeing it, he's like when he's different, like the way he moves and like
yeah,
the kicks, and I'm like,
Kicks.
I'm like a fucking ninja in there.
he is entertaining to watch. So I can see why people like him. I guess, but then the steroids makes me question it all. I mean, the same thing happened with John Jones. I was an actual John Jones fan. Like I thought John Jones was that guy. He was that dude. With steroids made me question that shit, bro.
It's hard not to.
Benjamin Foe in the building. What up, though?
Hey,
He's talking about champ.
okay.
He's talking about you.
Oh, bitch. You know I'm always in these beach. Oh yeah.
Yes.
We got some more. We got some more MMA news. Well, how do we feel about our boy Leon Scott? My bad. That was Kobe Covington calls him. Leon Edwards. I love Leon. That's just what Kobe.
I hope you meet him. He's like, oh, Infant Hulk. Nice to meet you.
I wonder what Kobe would call me. Like, this is. But we finally got Leon coming back. Got a fight, not against who we thought,
Yeah.
but Muhammad, not a bad fighter, not at all, but not who we expect. How do we feel about this matchup?
I'm really disappointed, man. There was rumors that he was going to fight Kobe. I think that needed to happen because he definitely belongs in that title conversation. Although I fully admit Kamaru probably smashes all of them and is a champion for a reason. Ran through all of them. Everyone except for Stephen Thompson, I think, in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's just – Kobe's a bitch, bro, for not taking that fight, man. I get it because, like, that rematch is there. There's a Jorge rematch or there's a Kobe rematch. Both are going to sell for Usman. So, he should probably be happy taking either. But for a true contender – that's the fight I want to see. I want to see Leon Edwards versus Kobe Covington because it's gonna suck. He's gonna beat, which actually Bilal Muhammad might be able to win that fight. But
yo, it's been a minute since Leon been in there. Maybe catch him sleeping and fucking jump on him.
Yeah, man. But Leon though, when he was hot, he was hot. I know a lot of people think he's boring and shit like that. I thought he was interesting, bro. He's a beast.
Yeah, I don't get the Leon hate either. Like. Yeah, he's not the flash. I mean, when people like
I hate for him for no reason.
Wait, like people aren't saying he's a boring fighter, are they? I don't think that's the.
You're right. People probably talking about how. Well, I think they say he's boring because he won't take certain fights because he wants the chip. Which, come on, bro. Like, let's see it.
But you know what's crazy? He has I think he's in like the top 6 of fastest knockouts in the UFC. Like he has like he has like an 8-second knockout in the UFC, some shit like that.
Damn, I know that. Over who?
I'm not sure, but it was early. Like if you go to the list of like fastest knockouts, he's in like the top 5 or 6.
Benjamin Ford said, "Did y'all watch the boxing match last night?"
I didn't, but I heard it was really good. I might catch it tonight.
Adrian Broner fought.
Oh, Adrian! No, I didn't know Adrian Broner. I thought you were talking
I know Adrian Broner fought either. Look, that's how dead boxing is.
But no, I thought they said my man was in jail.
No, he's out of jail, I think. I mean, I don't know. Let's see.
But he fought last night. Goddamn.
Yeah, he did fight.
Who'd he fight?
He won a unanimous decision over Giovanni something.
And the crowd goes mild.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Boxing's just dead, bro.
I mean, I won't say it's dead, but I'm definitely not checking for his clown ass anymore. So, but that's just one thing, man. I hate to see talent go to waste. But if you're so talented, and just to be like, yo, you just gotta kind of move a little smarter, not do dumb shit, and you can just succeed. So when I see a motherfucker fumble the bag, it just makes me mad.
I can understand that for sure. I'd like to see Bronner versus Tank. Why not?
That'd be
That'd be an eye opener for him. Like, fuck, I could have been him.
That fucking buildup would be funny as shit, though. I know they both would be talking cash shit.
It would be funny. Bronner, yeah, I think Bronner's. I think he got lost in trying to be someone he wasn't, and now he's like that person, but like he's still like the bootleg version of it. I think he got trying to be like Floyd, and he just got caught up in the act, and now he's just stuck there doing stupid shit to like fucking like. I mean, I don't know at this point. He got to grow up. CTE probably plays a part too at this point. To be fair.
But then he said he said fuck boxing. I'm going back like the moving weight or some shit.
Yeah, bro, he's just fucking crazy.
But the
last night, and he won though. He did win last night.
I mean, I guess we're talking about it, kind of.
Yeah, here we go. You know, watch it. Here, I'll show you this article thing because his shorts are all cold though. I can't lie. Even though he's probably not in this tax bracket. You see his shorts he got on?
About billions.
About billions. Gleaming like a motherfucker, too.
Baby.
Man, I'd be mad to lose to somebody in shorts like that, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I still think the highlight of this man's whole career for me is when he's like, man, y'all know I won that fight. They cheated me. They just trying to get that money with Floyd and him in the rematch. I'm still that nigga. Ohio State.
Clearly lost that fight too. You got his head boxed around. What fight was you?
But that shit was when they remixed it and everything, that was the highlight of this man's career for me.
Yeah, man. I know he got some trouble recently with like doing something to a waitress or bartender or some shit where like he stole a purse because he thought she took his money or some shit like that.
A lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, a lot of dumb shit. But
yo, Benjamin says stop hating on boxing, Easy.
It's fucking finito.
Yo, 20 years from now, doing great. He's gonna be like, man, boxing's dead. It's been dead for like 20 years.
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's dead, bro. The only thing alive right now is a matchup between Anthony Joshua versus Fury. Like that's the shit that shit get me fucking up in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Just book the fucking. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not. I don't follow boxing, but I'm always gonna watch the next Canelo fight because that man is a genius in that ring. And
yeah, you know what? I gotta watch the greats, and maybe I'll get like appreciative of it. I just hate the fucking nonsense where they're just fighting fucking cans so often. Like I don't give a fuck to tune in. You know what I'm saying? And if there is a guy who's making his way up, like they don't fight each other. I guess like
the politics are really bad, and the judging is terrible, and it really does it bites itself in the ass.
It's a service to itself when they do this.
Exactly. Like
yeah,
I feel like it would
be too. There's fucking 20 belts for one weight class. Get that shit right, bro. I'd be the fucking best. Y'all can't all be the best and not fight each other at the same time. Like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Get your shit right. Damn.
I think we're just spoiled by the UFC. We're the best, fight the best, and we don't got duck. We're just spoiled. That's just how boxing does it. But
that's true. That's true.
We're tuning in for the greats. Like if Joshua fights Anthony, we'll be on that shit. If anytime Canelo or Lomachenko fight, we're on that shit. So
yeah, I gotta tune in for the next Canelo fight. Benjamin Foster's Canelo fight soon. I definitely gotta tune into the greats and just like get appreciative of it because
I seen this one shit where I don't even know how he did it. It's like he faked a jab and fucking turned it into an uppercut. It was he's so fucking fast. Like this is lit. Yeah, but it's like he went and then fucking sitting that shit right up.
Another fighter though, I will say I'm also a big fan of is Fury, man. He fucking like the shit he's able to do at that weight class, bro, is insane to me. And then like he's so good that he fought his game against Wilder the first time to a draw, which he won. Let's be real about it.
Yeah, he won that.
But from that, he's like, oh, I'm gonna have to knock this motherfucker out. Came to that Detroit style, Kronk boxing gym. Grabbed him a coach from there, changed his complete style up to success because he came in and he knocked out Deontay Wilder, which
dominated him, bro. Like But it was hard to watch. He was just playing with that man.
Yeah, which we knew Wilder's not a boxer, right? He's just fucking like he's a brawler. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's why Fury had all respect for that too, and the fact that he came back from what he came from, like that his story is fucking another crazy one too, man. Overweight, suicidal, former champion of the world. Like his life was like in ruins, and literally comes back and becomes the heavyweight champion again.
But
he's the baddest man.
But the great thing about him, he is so introspectual. Like to really be able to look at yourself and know what's wrong. Because a lot of people lie to themselves, like, "Oh man, I'm just off." And like, nah, I was depressed. Like I didn't care about anything. And for him to really be so candid, especially being a boxer, which is hyper masculine, tough guy thing, and to be the heavyweight champ, like I know Mike Tyson talks about it a lot now, but he's not currently boxing anymore. He's retired. So it's a little easier to look back on you like, yo, this is what it was, and this is how I feel now. But for him to be still in his prime, like the champ and everything, like, yo, I'm going through these serious problems is amazing.
Yeah, man. And when he speaks, that motherfucker captures a room. He just speaks so well. I don't know if it's the accent. I don't know what it is.
It's the accent.
It's fire, bro. Every time he says some shit, it just sounds legit. Like he'll sell some shit, bro. I don't know why he don't got more sponsors. He'll sell the fuck out of some shit.
Right. And he's funny as shit.
He is hilarious. Yeah, man. I think part of him being candid is why he's so funny too. He's not afraid to make fun of himself.
He's really relatable. Like when somebody, when you look at him, like, and I don't know if this is just for me. When you look at like somebody like Deontay Wilder, like, yo, I don't even know if I could have a conversation with him. That's a scary dude. But like when you think of Fury, like, man, I could have a beer with Fury here, talk to me and everything. It's just a different demeanor about him.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Tyson Fury. He's fucking.
Yo, quick side note. Did you see the 2 fights that are getting added to UFC 260?
No.
One of them, I'm trying to remember the second one.
Who was the main event?
Of 260?
That's Ngannou.
Is that that's Ngannou?
Yeah, Ngannou Stipe, yeah.
Hold up. Let me make sure I don't get it wrong. But you know which one I do remember them announcing? We got the return of Tyrone Woodley. Do you know who he's fighting?
He's fighting tell me, because I'm not gonna think of it. But I did see he has a fight coming up.
He's fighting Vicente Luque.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a very scary fight for Tyrone Woodley.
I was kind of hoping he would
hang him up.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
But it's still crazy to say like Tyrone Woodley's almost 40 years old.
Yeah, bro, he's older than GSP.
Yeah, bro. I did not like he had because I remember him fighting.
Don't crack, baby.
Yo, that man about to be 100 in that bitch. But when he was fighting in Strike Force, I forgot he was probably like in his early 30s. So like he kind of got his title shot run near the end of his career. So I mean not end of his career, like later on in his 30s. So as you see him, I'm like, yo, man, Tyrone Woodley gonna be around for a while. I'm like, oh shit, he's like 37, 38.
Old. My man is old. That fight though, I mean, good luck. I'm rooting for him. It sucks to see this decline though, because like at one point that was somebody that I made the argument for could have been the greatest welterweight of all time.
It was a conversation.
So to see this shit just fucking hurts more and more and more because like, where are you? Like, what happened? Dude, like punch, nigga, fuck, damn.
Yeah, by them last couple, and I feel so bad because you got to think he came in like he wasn't at the top when these guys was at the top, but he came in with the GSPs and the Johnny Hendricks and the fucking. So he went through like his generation of savages. Now you got the next generation of like you got the Usmans and the fucking Burns and the Kobe Covingtons. Like so. It is crazy to see him get beat like this, but these are some fucking. Kobe could go down as like one of the all-time great welterweights or fighters. Usman's looking like that. Who else beat him up? Burns, who knows how good Burns is going to be? So,
yeah, to me, yeah, man. I mean, for me, Kobe, I guess I didn't look at like his past fights before he started the stick, which is good for him because now I am obviously because of the stick.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, he was beating our old too, like out the door old, like Lawler. I mean, Woodley now too.
Yeah.
And then the one guy he fought, but he did fight him like a really great fight, actually, was Usman. But new Usman, we didn't get to talk about that. New Usman, that's a problem, bro. Where he's singly focused on by a coach like Trevor Whitman. Now that he's got a weapon like his jab.
Yeah. But look what the jab did to Kobe last time. Like,
and now he's perfected it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, he might reopen that jaw.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Fury will probably have a movie one day. Yo, he will, man, for sure.
I love to see that shit.
That's the great part too, man. He's so open and candid about it, though. I feel like I'm watching the movie now with his life.
It's almost hard to ante it up or more climactic. That's why, like, stuff like this where we can see it in real time. Like, if they made a Conor McGregor movie, I don't think it would be as good, like, as what he really did. Because it's like, but his shit was a legit movie. Like, I was like, when he went against Chad Mendez and they finally had like a live crowd and he came out to Sinead O'Connor and like, but that was a movie. Like, you can't replicate that in no movie.
That's true. I mean, he's got movies though. He's got like a little documentary about.
Yeah. But I'm talking like a legit playing him and shit.
You find time, man. I'm gonna go on YouTube and find like a Tyson Fury like motivational video. But that shit's fucking crazy. Anybody who's listening who's down and out, man, that's probably who I'd go to for like a motivational video. Him, Jocko, but probably Fury, just because his delivery is just fire.
But for me, it's Rogan, Kobe. I'm trying to find my third one right now. It's Rogan and Kobe. But when Kobe dropped so many freaking jewels, man. I'm like, dude, like you are legit a motivate, like, and how he has a way with words and how he's able to like compare. It's like when people are able to talk and you get exactly what they're saying. Like sometimes it's a little bit like I don't say
they can articulate the fucking message like perfectly. Where
he articulates it so well, and you really feel it. So for me, it's definitely Joe Rogan, Kobe Bryant. I heard Jocko's good. Like my third, David Goggins. That dude's a fucking.
He's just too crazy for me to get his way. He is like, my toes bleeding, cut my stomach open, my guts falling out, but I kept going.
Fuck it. That's what I said because I want to change my He's on a whole different.
He don't use words. He just use fucking complete savageness. But like kudos to him too, bro. Like his life is fucked up too.
Yeah, way.
Bro, there's a video of him arm wrestling this offensive lineman who's really bigger than him. And he's fucking, I don't know if he ended up winning, they ended up like calling it quits. I'm like,
they called it and somebody was like, man, that's David Goggins. He might not win, but he's not gonna lose. I was like, shit. Cause that dude was way bigger than him. And he was right there with him.
Yeah, still, fucking beast, man. Fucking beast. But shit, bro, we are over an hour. My baby's crying upstairs, man. You want to hit up on anything else real quick?
Before we wrap up, another fight on that 260, the return of O'Malley and fucking Thomas Almeida. I still like Thomas Almeida. He's not where people thought he would be at this point in his career, but a good fight to return for O'Malley and like see how he bounces back.
Yeah, and I think he's losing a little bit of his mysticness or whatever too, because Eddie Wineland, who people get, he rode a big wave off of heading into that Cheeto fight, lost again this past weekend.
So now it's like, you beat an older Eddie Wineland. Like, how good are you actually?
Yeah, it's like I hope, and I don't know if it's the UFC trying to build him up some more or just like him, what it is, but I'd like to see him versus some names now because he's in that conversation. I'm sick of him fighting like cans. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see him fight some more people. I mean, I guess you could say Almeida.
Bro, I'm not gonna. Was it? No, that was Marcano. But man, but I'll shout out to Thomas Almeida. But he was a top contender until he ran into Cody Garbrandt, who got him out of there. And then ever since then, his UFC career has been like kind of back and forth. So this is a good company fight. Like I feel like this is a guy that they feel like won't really threaten O'Malley on the ground. Will be a stand-up fight that he can, get the best of him in. So I feel like this is a good return fight for O'Malley.
And don't forget too, for like Almeida, For as much as I kind of like disrespect him just now, I mean he's on a 3-fight losing streak, but he's still only 30. He's pretty young too.
Yeah, he was a real top prospect coming up. But like I said, that Cody Garbrandt last kind of messed him up. We don't know where he's going to be, and that's why I think they pit him with him because 3-fight losing streak, and then you give him somebody like O'Malley who can probably put him away. But hopefully he does well. I'll probably go with O'Malley in that fight though.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. Hey, y'all. He said, "We're sure of the mag." Oh, fucking dead.
Oh, right for that, goddamn.
Oh my god.
Yo, comment of the night. Boy, that shit mess up. You cannot mess up out here in these streets.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was good. That was real good.
That was another episode of Ole One-Two. We'll be back on our weekly grind. We're gonna find some days specific and times and shit, hopefully, because your boy Eazy back on a work schedule over at Woodward Sports. And shout out to the squad. About to put some bread in our pockets, but I do got a screaming baby upstairs, man. So
go take care of the little one, and we'll be back, guys.
Yes, sir.